Seniors eat this in the morning to stop muscle loss in your legs. It is a profound revelation to discover that incorporating just one simple, often overlooked food into your morning routine before 8 a.m. could significantly slow the natural aging process of your leg muscles, potentially by as much as a decade. This isn't about expensive pharmaceutical interventions or complex, costly dietary supplements found only in specialty stores. Instead, we are focusing on a fundamental, widely available, and universally familiar meal component that countless individuals encounter daily, yet regrettably, most seniors bypass its immense benefits each morning without ever realizing the profound impact it could have on their long-term mobility and independence. This seemingly innocuous oversight can lead to a gradual, silent decline in physical prowess, particularly affecting the legs, which are the very foundation of our daily movement and stability. Recent groundbreaking research indicates that the consistent addition of this single food item to your breakfast regimen could be a game changer for adults over the age of 60. Its benefits extend to preserving vital leg strength, markedly improving overall balance, effectively preventing the often disturbing and painful nighttime leg cramps, and even drastically reducing the risk of age-related muscle loss by an astonishing margin of up to 72%. It's a sobering reality that millions of older adults each year find themselves quietly transitioning into using wheelchairs, relying on walkers, or facing the permanent loss of their independent mobility, all due to the insidious progression of muscle wasting, a condition that often goes unnoticed until it's advanced. The truly tragic aspect of this situation is that an overwhelming majority of these individuals remain completely unaware that such a simple, accessible food exists, let alone possesses the power to counteract this decline. What's even more alarming is that many unknowingly exacerbate their condition by making detrimental dietary choices first thing in the morning, inadvertently weakening their legs at the very start of their day. This raises a crucial question for you. Could your morning routine be unintentionally sabotaging your leg strength simply because you are skipping this vital food? We urge you to continue watching until the very end of this comprehensive video. Not only will we meticulously reveal precisely what you should consume right after waking up to fortify your leg muscles, but we will also generously share 5 incredibly simple yet profoundly effective breakfast ideas. These ideas are specifically designed to help you maintain exceptional strength, unwavering balance, and cherished independence well into your 60s, 70s, and beyond, ensuring a vibrant and active golden age. Be prepared for a delightful surprise, as the final item on our list might genuinely astonish you with its simplicity and effectiveness. The pervasive notion that feeling your legs weaken day by day is an unavoidable consequence of aging is a myth that needs to be debunked. Reaching the age of 60 absolutely does not mandate a surrender of your ability to walk with confidence, maintain perfect balance, or live a fully independent life. The incredibly encouraging news is that this process of muscle decline is not irreversible. In fact, you possess the power to actively reverse it. And perhaps the most compelling aspect of this reversal is that it demands no prescription medications, no expensive specialized equipment, and no grueling, intense workout regimens that can often deter older adults. The journey toward regaining and preserving your leg strength begins with something remarkably small, yet astonishingly powerful: your very first meal of the day. While it might sound overly simplistic, or perhaps even too familiar to warrant significant attention, the truth is that consuming the right breakfast holds the dual capacity to either robustly protect your legs from the ravages of time and neglect, or, conversely, to quietly and progressively wear them down. This profound impact of morning nutrition is precisely what occupies the forefront of concerns for leading nutrition experts today. Alarmingly, a vast number of adults over the age of 60 are getting their breakfast entirely wrong. Common missteps include habitually skipping the meal altogether, substituting it with a simple cup of coffee that offers minimal nutritional value, or opting for nutrient-poor foods such as highly processed white bread, which can do more harm than good. Even worse, Many fall into the trap of delaying their first meal with the justification, "I'll eat later," contenting themselves with mere sips of water. The physiological cascade that ensues from these choices is deeply problematic. The body, after 7 to 9 hours of sleep, enters a catabolic state, a process where it begins to break down its own precious muscle tissue for energy. And do you know which muscles bear the brunt of this catabolic assault first? It is precisely your leg muscles, the very foundational structures that empower you to walk, stand, balance, and crucially, prevent potentially debilitating falls. A pivotal study conducted by Tufts University shed light on this critical issue, revealing a beacon of hope. Seniors who incorporated a consistently long distances without fatigue, a growing struggle to stand up from a seated position without assistance, a worrying loss of balance leading to increased fall risk, and ultimately, in severe cases, the unfortunate necessity of relying on canes, walkers, or even full-time care. What makes sarcopenia particularly concerning is its insidious nature. Muscle loss does not typically cause pain. There are no accompanying fevers, and it offers few, if any, overt warning signs. It is a silent, creeping thief of strength, stealthily eroding your physical capabilities. One day, you might notice your legs feel inexplicably heavier. Another day, you might experience a slight stumble when stepping off a curb, an incident that was once trivial but now feels unsettling. You might rationalize these occurrences by telling yourself, "I'm just getting older," and begin unconsciously relying on your arms to push yourself up from chairs. However, this interpretation is not entirely accurate. Aging itself is not the primary culprit making you weak. It is the loss of muscle that is truly responsible for your diminishing strength and stability. The National Institute on Aging issues a stern warning. Adults over the age of 60 stand to lose a staggering 1/3 of their crucial leg muscle mass in a mere 10 years if proactive measures are not taken. The ramifications of this loss extend far beyond mere strength or physical appearance. When leg muscles shrink, a cascade of detrimental effects unfolds. Balance irrevocably worsens, walking speed dramatically decreases, and the risk of falling skyrockets, posing a significant threat to overall health and independence. Furthermore, circulation within the lower limbs declines, overall mobility shrinks, stubborn belly fat often increases, bone density diminishes, making fractures more likely, and even vital cognitive functions like sleep quality and memory can suffer. Beyond the physical toll, the emotional burden of feeling trapped within a body that no longer responds and cooperates as it once did can be profoundly devastating, leading to feelings of frustration, helplessness, and a significant reduction in quality of life. So why does this matter most critically in the morning? The answer lies in your body's physiological state after a night's rest. Following 7 to 9 hours of sleep, your body enters a fasting state. During this prolonged period without nutrient intake, if you do not consume food, your body, in its relentless pursuit of energy, will begin to utilize its own muscle tissue for fuel. This is a particularly dangerous process for seniors, whose muscle regeneration capabilities are already naturally slower due to age-related physiological changes. If you fail to interrupt this catabolic phase with the right breakfast, one that provides the necessary building blocks and energy, your vital leg muscles will, quite literally, weaken before your day even truly begins. Considering that your legs house the largest and most critical muscle groups in your entire body, their progressive loss disrupts your entire metabolic system, severely reduces essential circulation, and triggers a complex chain of debilitating issues, including frequent cramps, unsettling tingling sensations, numbness, unsteady steps, and pervasive coordination problems. This critical insight explains why so many older adults, who are otherwise free from major illnesses, gradually become weak and increasingly dependent over time. The good news, however, is tremendously encouraging. Your body still retains an incredible capacity for recovery, provided you act early and decisively. By consistently consuming the correct foods at the opportune time, you possess the innate ability to not only rebuild lost muscle, but also significantly improve your balance, dramatically reduce the occurrence of painful cramps, and progressively regain your precious independence, one confident step at a time. Therefore, we urge you to continue absorbing this vital information. Up next, we will unveil the specific foods that scientists affectionately refer to as the natural allies of your leg muscles. These are the breakfast options that hold the potential to profoundly transform your strength, enhance your posture, and dramatically boost your confidence after the age of 60, enabling you to embrace life with renewed vigor. Consider the inspiring journey of David, a 69-year-old retired construction engineer. In his younger years, David effortlessly scaled towering scaffolds and embarked on challenging hikes across the country's varied terrain, experiencing virtually no fatigue. Yet, in recent times, the simple act of getting out of bed had become an unexpected struggle. His knees felt persistently stiff, his feet often heavy or disturbingly numb, and his very first steps each morning were agonizingly slow and profoundly unstable, akin to trying to operate a rusty, forgotten machine. One fateful morning, while merely retrieving his newspaper, he tripped on his porch step. The fall, thankfully, was not serious, but it delivered a profound scare, forcing him to confront a deeper, more insidious loss: the erosion of his confidence. His devoted wife, too, had keenly observed the changes. His once brisk pace had slowed considerably, his walks had become noticeably shaky, and he now needed both hands to push himself up from the comfortable depths of the couch. Gradually, he had ceased to find joy in his beloved morning strolls, and to compound his misery, the nightly leg cramps had begun to appear with unsettling regularity. David had no serious underlying illnesses, no diabetes, no arthritis. What he was experiencing was a phenomenon many doctors quietly refer to as the after 60 phase, a period when age-related muscle loss accelerates silently but with devastating power, particularly impacting the legs, which tirelessly bear your weight and stabilize your every movement. Following that unsettling fall, David, spurred by a newfound determination, embarked on a diligent search for answers. He consulted with a knowledgeable nutritionist, immersed himself in numerous health articles, and watched countless educational videos. It was during this quest that he stumbled upon a revelation he had never before considered. The very strength and resilience of your legs depend profoundly on what you choose to eat in the morning. Armed with this critical insight, he began to systematically transform his morning routine. No longer did he skip breakfast. No more did he attempt to jumpstart his day with merely black coffee on an empty stomach. Instead, he consciously started incorporating foods meticulously chosen for their rich nutrient profile, nutrients his craving muscles desperately needed to restore robust circulation, meticulously rebuild damaged tissue, and ultimately regain his lost sense of balance. Within a remarkably short span of just 3 weeks, David noticed a tangible difference. Getting up from bed felt considerably easier, his steps were lighter and more assured, and miraculously, the debilitating cramps that had plagued his nights completely disappeared. Soon, he found himself. University of Illinois has compellingly demonstrated that seniors who consistently consumed 2 whole eggs daily for a period of 8 weeks exhibited notable and measurable improvements in both their leg strength and their overall independence in daily activities. Beyond their muscle-building prowess, eggs also robustly support your neuromuscular system, leading to tangible improvements in coordination, balance, and gait efficiency, thereby significantly reducing the critical risk of falls. The vitamin B12 found abundantly in the yolk plays a protective role for your nerve coatings, enhancing the seamless communication between your brain and muscles, which translates directly into smoother, more confident, and steadier steps. Furthermore, eggs provide a highly absorbable form of iron, essential for boosting healthy blood flow and ensuring optimal oxygen delivery to your hard-working leg muscles, a vital function that is often compromised and low in older adults. For optimal results, it is highly recommended to consume the entire egg, yolk included, ideally within an hour of waking. Boiled eggs stand out as an ideal preparation method, as they admirably retain their nutrient integrity without the addition of extra fats. For culinary variety, consider preparing scrambled eggs thoughtfully combined with fresh spinach or ripe tomatoes, both of which are rich in protective antioxidants and magnesium, minerals known to further safeguard lower body muscles. Each morning, that single egg transcends being merely a breakfast item. It transforms into your steadfast defense against the silent yet profound decline of muscle. Maintain this consistent habit for 30 days, and you are highly likely to observe a noticeable and positive difference. Fewer debilitating cramps, stronger, more capable legs, and a significantly greater ease when standing up without any need for assistance. Number 2, cereal with chia seeds, specifically oatmeal. A simple yet incredibly effective breakfast of cereal, particularly oatmeal, generously topped with nutrient-dense chia seeds, can provide your legs with the steady, sustained energy they require to function optimally throughout the entire morning. While eggs serve as immediate, powerful fuel for muscle repair, oatmeal offers a consistent and gradual supply of essential nutrients that robustly support long-term muscle function. When this humble grain is combined with the nutritional powerhouse of chia seeds, this modest breakfast transforms into an extraordinarily potent tool for seniors dedicated to preserving their leg strength, actively preventing muscle loss, and significantly improving their circulation. Beta-glucan, a highly beneficial soluble fiber found in abundance in oats, is known for its remarkable ability to reduce systemic inflammation, enhance the absorption of vital nutrients into muscle tissues, and crucially, help stabilize blood sugar levels, a particularly important aspect for adults over 60 whose metabolism naturally tends to slow down. Chia seeds, on the other hand, contribute a rich array of essential nutrients, including omega-3 fatty acids, calcium, potassium, and magnesium. All of these are paramount for maintaining proper muscle contractions, ensuring efficient nerve signaling, and effectively preventing painful leg cramps, particularly the disruptive nighttime spasms that frequently interrupt restorative sleep. Magnesium specifically aids in relaxing tight muscles, while potassium ensures that oxygen and crucial nutrients effectively reach even the smallest and most intricate muscles in the legs by meticulously supporting electrolyte balance and overall circulation. Preparing this impactful breakfast is remarkably simple. Cook approximately 3 tablespoons of rolled oats with water or a preferred nut milk until they reach a soft, creamy consistency. Then, stir in 1 tablespoon of chia seeds and, optionally, enhance its flavor and antioxidant content with banana slices or fresh blueberries for natural sweetness. Consuming this warm, comforting meal within an hour of waking allows seniors to experience tangibly better balance during activities like standing or climbing stairs, a noticeable reduction in leg heaviness, and a significant increase in overall endurance throughout the day. The frequent decrease in nighttime cramps serves as a clear signal that the muscles are finally receiving the precise nutrients they need to properly recover and function. Therefore, oatmeal, especially when fortified with chia seeds, is far more than just a healthy breakfast. It provides a foundational cornerstone for adults over 60 to confidently maintain strength, independence, and an active, fulfilling lifestyle. Number 3, bananas. Bananas are undeniably another excellent breakfast choice, often deservedly hailed as nature's electrolyte powerhouse. Their exceptionally high potassium content makes them an ideal food for effectively preventing troublesome leg cramps, supporting robust circulation throughout the body, actively promoting healthy and efficient muscle contractions, and diligently maintaining overall leg strength in seniors. Consuming a banana relatively soon after waking is considered optimal because this is typically when the body's stores of key minerals are at their lowest. A medium-sized banana generously provides approximately 400 milligrams of potassium, which accounts for about 10% of the average daily recommended needs. Potassium is absolutely vital for maintaining the delicate electrical balance within muscle cell membranes, a precise mechanism that allows muscles to contract and relax smoothly and effectively. Without an adequate supply of potassium, muscles may misfire or spasm uncontrollably, leading directly to those painful nighttime cramps or unsettling leg twitching while at rest, a distressingly common issue for older adults, particularly those who are on diuretic medications or experience reduced mineral absorption due to age or other health conditions. Research from the esteemed Harvard University has found compelling evidence that seniors who regularly consumed bananas were an impressive 33% less likely to experience leg cramps compared to those whose diets lacked sufficient potassium-rich foods. Furthermore, bananas also supply a valuable amount of vitamin B6, which is crucial for supporting optimal nerve communication between the brain and the muscles, thereby enhancing both coordination and balance during walking. However, it is important to note that not everyone can consume bananas freely. Individuals diagnosed with type 2 diabetes, those with pre-existing blood sugar concerns, or patients with kidney disease should exercise caution, as excessive potassium intake may potentially affect glucose levels or heart rhythm. In such specific cases, opting for a smaller or slightly underripe banana is preferable, as it contains less sugar and a higher proportion of resistant starch, which promotes slower digestion and more stable blood glucose release. The optimal time to eat a banana is often considered to be after a main breakfast, rather than on an entirely empty stomach. It can also be synergistically paired with oatmeal, chia seeds, or Greek yogurt to significantly improve nutrient absorption and ensure balanced, sustained energy levels throughout the morning. For the vast majority of healthy seniors, one small banana in the morning is typically sufficient to effectively protect leg muscles, improve overall stability, and gracefully slow down age-related muscle loss. Bananas are not only affordable and incredibly easy to digest, but when consumed strategically, they act as a potent natural shield for the legs, diligently supporting strength, balance, and unwavering confidence in every step. Number 4, Greek yogurt. Greek yogurt stands out as another exceptionally effective breakfast choice, particularly potent in its ability to combat the slow, insidious muscle breakdown that naturally occurs overnight during sleep. When compared to regular yogurt, Greek yogurt boasts nearly double the protein content and possesses a distinctively thick, creamy texture, a result of its unique triple straining process that meticulously removes most of the liquid whey. For adults over 60, the slow-digesting casein protein, which is abundantly present in Greek yogurt, provides a steady, prolonged stream of essential amino acids. This continuous supply is crucial for robustly supporting both the maintenance and the growth of vital leg muscles. During sleep, as previously mentioned, the body naturally enters a catabolic state, where it regrettably begins breaking down muscle tissue for energy. Age-related hormonal and metabolic changes only exacerbate this situation, making muscle recovery even slower and more challenging for seniors. Without an adequate protein intake first thing in the morning, muscles, especially those in the legs, which are particularly vulnerable to weakness stemming from reduced activity and compromised circulation, may continue to deteriorate. A standard 170-gram serving of Greek yogurt contains approximately 17 grams of high-quality protein, including a significant amount of leucine, the amino acid most effective at initiating muscle protein synthesis. Furthermore, Greek yogurt delivers a substantial dose of calcium and vitamin D, both of which are critical for supporting robust bone health and optimizing neuromuscular coordination, thereby directly improving balance and enhancing overall walking efficiency. The beneficial probiotics found in yogurt, widely recognized for their positive impact on gut health, also play a secondary yet important role by enhancing nutrient absorption and reducing systemic inflammation, further aiding circulation within the legs. A compelling study conducted by MRI University in the Netherlands revealed that older adults who consistently consumed 20 grams of protein each morning while also engaging in light physical exercise exhibited notable improvements in leg strength within just 6 weeks, alongside a significant reduction in night cramps and measurably better balance. For individuals with lactose intolerance or those experiencing digestive sensitivities, lactose-free Greek yogurt or excellent alternatives made from goat or sheep milk are highly recommended. It is crucial to avoid yogurts laden with added sugar, as these can unfortunately promote inflammation, impair efficient muscle recovery, and cause undesirable spikes in blood sugar levels. Greek yogurt is best consumed within an hour of waking or shortly after engaging in mild morning physical activity. Enhancing its flavor and nutritional profile with unsweetened berries, a sprinkle of cinnamon, or often hidden factor that gradually and subtly diminishes lower body strength over time. Beyond its omega-3 bounty, salmon is also an excellent source of highly digestible protein, providing approximately 20 grams per 100 grams when cooked, alongside valuable vitamins B12 and D, both of which are crucial for supporting optimal neuromuscular communication and coordination. A simple yet delicious way to prepare it for breakfast is by pan-searing fresh salmon in a small amount of extra virgin olive oil for 3 to 4 minutes per side, then serving it alongside roasted sweet potatoes, steamed vegetables, or avocado slices to create a nutrient-dense, high-protein breakfast. For those for whom fresh fish is not always convenient, high-quality smoked salmon or reputable fish oil supplements can serve as viable alternatives, though whole foods are generally preferred for their broader nutritional matrix. Seniors experiencing issues with fat digestion, those with fatty liver concerns, or individuals managing high cholesterol should ideally consume fish early in the morning on a mostly empty stomach. It is advisable to start with smaller portions, opt for baked or steamed preparations over fried, and consider consulting with a doctor about digestive enzyme supplements if recommended. Fatty fish not only provides essential protein, but also acts like a natural lubricant for your muscles, helping to keep them supple, resilient, and primed for efficient recovery. Even a single weekly serving can significantly contribute to maintaining leg strength, improving balance, and supporting an active, fulfilling lifestyle. Beyond these 5 crucial breakfast items, there's a surprisingly simple breakfast option that offers significant and often underestimated benefits: steamed sweet. Potatoes lightly sprinkled with natural mineral salt. Unlike many trendy, expensive superfoods, this common kitchen staple, readily available and affordable, possesses profound and far-reaching effects on leg health. Sweet potatoes are exceptionally rich in complex carbohydrates, which are absolutely vital for replenishing muscle glycogen stores after the overnight fasting period. Crucially, the natural starches in sweet potatoes do not cause sharp spikes in blood sugar. Instead, they provide a steady, sustained release of energy throughout the morning. This consistent energy supply is instrumental in preventing common morning leg fatigue, alleviating painful cramps, and combating general weakness. Beyond their carbohydrate content, sweet potatoes are also a treasure trove of essential minerals, supplying potassium, magnesium, manganese, and vitamin C, all nutrients that synergistically support robust circulation, efficient nerve signaling, and optimal leg function. Magnesium, often referred to as the muscle relaxation mineral, plays a critical role in easing cramps, reducing muscle stiffness, and supporting overall balance throughout the day. The distinction of Celtic sea salt from common table salt is paramount here. Celtic sea salt is unprocessed, retaining an impressive array of over 80 trace minerals. It significantly aids in maintaining smooth muscle contractions and effectively replenishing electrolytes lost overnight. Unlike refined table salt, which can drastically increase blood pressure, natural mineral salt, when consumed in moderation, does not carry the same risks. A study conducted by the French Institute of Mineral Nutrition found compelling evidence that adults who consistently consumed high-fiber breakfasts, such as sweet potatoes paired with mineral-rich salt, for 90 days demonstrated an impressive 41% improvement in their balance and experienced nearly 50% fewer falls. The preparation is remarkably simple. Sprinkle a small amount of Celtic salt on half a warm, steamed sweet potato and consume it approximately 10 minutes before your main breakfast, accompanied by a glass of warm water. Incorporating this habit consistently into your routine can lead to a noticeable reduction in numbness, cramps, and shakiness while standing or walking, serving as a subtle yet profoundly powerful support system for seniors who aspire to maintain independent, confident, and graceful movement for years to come. While consuming a nutrient-rich breakfast is undeniably paramount, it is equally important to recognize that daily routines and lifestyle habits play an equally key role in preserving your leg strength and balance as you age. Seniors can adopt a few simple yet highly impactful habits each morning that can yield significant long-term benefits. First, upon waking, drinking a glass of warm water with just a pinch of natural, unrefined salt helps to quickly restore essential electrolytes, improves overall circulation, calms the nervous system, and actively helps prevent those bothersome cramps before they even begin. Second, dedicating just 3 minutes to simple leg lift and balance exercises can make a profound difference. This involves lifting one foot 2 to 4 inches off the ground, holding it steadily for 10 seconds, and then switching to the other foot. This exercise effectively strengthens the muscles in your calves, thighs, and hips, while simultaneously improving your crucial sense of balance. Third, resist the urge to rush out of bed immediately. Instead, take 3 deep, calming breaths, sit up slowly, deliberately, and gently rotate your wrists and ankles. This mindful practice helps to gently reactivate circulation throughout your body and significantly reduces the risk of morning dizziness or potential falls. Fourth, spending a mere 5 minutes in the morning sunlight can work wonders. This brief exposure boosts your body's natural vitamin D production, which is essential for strengthening bones and aiding in calcium absorption, particularly important for the joints in your wrists and ankles. Fifth, and critically, do not delay breakfast. Prolonged fasting, especially for seniors, triggers the aforementioned muscle breakdown. If a full, elaborate meal isn't immediately feasible, a small portion of steamed sweet potato, a perfectly boiled egg, or even a modest bowl of oatmeal can quickly shift your body away from the catabolic state and toward the vital process of muscle repair. By consciously combining these effective daily habits with the recommended breakfasts, cereal with chia seeds, bananas, Greek yogurt, salmon, and sweet potatoes with mineral salt, seniors can achieve a significant and lasting improvement in their leg strength, circulation, balance, and effectively prevent the pervasive age-related muscle loss. Even seemingly small, consistent actions each morning cumulatively contribute to long-term mobility, unwavering stability, and the invaluable gift of independence. Taking proactive control of your body daily empowers you to maintain confidence and fully embrace and enjoy life to its fullest potential. Your legs do not have to succumb to the inevitable march of age if you consistently provide them with the right nutrition and establish simple yet profoundly effective routines. Sharing your successful breakfast choices and beneficial habits with others in your community may also help them discover powerful strategies to support their own leg health and overall well-being. Staying consistently informed, diligently eating nutrient-rich foods, and faithfully implementing these practical habits ensures that walking with confidence, maintaining impeccable balance, and living an actively engaged life remain wonderfully achievable long after you reach and surpass the age of 60.